Bright sunny day here in beautiful Tulalip, Washington. Looking at the flowers, mainly fuchsias. Somebody likes fuchsias a lot. Different ones to look at. I'm going to teach you how to make a fuchsia from a fuchsia. It's really easy and it's a lot of fun. I'm going to show you how. Hold on. These clippings are easiest to take in like late fall or kind of early spring before they start budding, because chances are you're going to cut a branch, or maybe you'll take one with buds on it to get going. But it's all right. The plant will just make more. If you cut off it, it'll just grow somewhere else. So don't think you're going to hurt it. I hear they scream silently, but I've never heard it, so don't worry too much. So I'm eyeing this part right here. See, it's a nice growth. I mean, I almost like it a little thicker, but I don't want to go too far into the plant today. And it has a bloom coming, but we're gonna go ahead and discard of that. So when you're looking to make your cut, you want these nodes right here, this node where it kind of separates. You got a couple leaves. You see it'll kind of, we got the little, it's trying to grow out some other ones there. Anyways, it will root from that really easily. So go down the branch to, you could go there, those two spent blooms, it's going to grow back there. But I really like there because it's going that way and that way. So you're going to lose a little bit, but go down there, your scissors, your pruners, whatever you want to use, and just make that, oops, give it a little bit more than that. Yeah, make that cut. All right, there's our piece. Ah, look at that. We got some blooms. They're beautiful. Sorry, fuchsia. Sorry to do that to you, but we want to save you. Okay. Let's go turn this into a huge fuchsia. I'm over here at the station, and I got to get a selfie stick or do something better. If people start watching this more, I'll invest. And it's kind of hard to really show you everything really well, but we're going to do our best here when cutting this. So, where did I like that? And you want about 4 inches. So I would probably, that one with the 2 blooms, that's a little bit more than 4 inches, but that's great. So that node right there, cut below it. Just cut a little bit below that. Here, I'll show you. Okay, so we got it right there. The node is, you know what? I'm going to make this easier. Just take off these things. Take off those leaves. Take off these ones. And you can take off all that too. All that. We're gonna go make our cut right below that node there. Save us a little bit of time. Oops. Okay. So see where that, it's shooting out the leaves right there, and the spent blooms. So we're gonna take those off too, so we can clean this up. 1 second. Okay. We got it. It's still got its bloom up there. I might leave it on. Maybe I'll take it off. But anyways, you don't want to leave them too long like this. You want to get them into water. So we're going to put him to water. And he's got a couple friends over here. So we'll put him in here. This part takes a while. But I just like to put them in there. Have enough water. Change it every few days. They like clean water. But leave it in there for a couple weeks. Whoa. I'll take you out for a second. Leave it in there for a couple weeks. And boom, you got some roots. Now, some people say you don't need to soak it in water. It makes weak roots. Just dip it in rooting hormone and then put it in the soil. Well, good luck with that. I've tried it. If you can make it work, let me know. But I would recommend putting in water first. And I don't know if it's redundant. And then in rooting hormone. So it's pretty easy to do. Open up this bad boy here. It's really kind of powdery, kind of get at the edge. You want to dip the roots in there as best you can. We're gonna probably not get a very good angle on them here, but we're gonna dip them in there. Dip them in there. Okay. So see, we got a nice little bit of powder, but we weren't paying attention to what we were doing, so we didn't get the next step ready. So we're gonna go ahead and you know what? I don't even know what to do with these. They're all ready to go, and I'm not. Okay, well, let me I'll be back. Okay, back again. And this is what you really wanted to do before that last step. So let's just forget and we'll get back to it. So you got some seed starting mix here. And so you're just going to grab some of this and throw it in the bucket. And throw it in the bucket. Now you need a little bit of water. Just get a little water in there. Everyone likes a little water, especially the plants in the soil. Okay. It's a bit much water, but that's okay. You can always wring it out. It's like a sponge. You'd rather have too much than not enough. So I have all these from last year I hung on to real small. These are perfect for a start, a fuchsia start anyways. Oh, take that bad boy. I'll loosely put it in there, but if it's so wet like this, get that water out of there. You don't want it packed, so just get it so it's kind of damp, like a wet sponge, not too wet. Okay, let me get some in there, a bit more. All right. Okay, just a little more. And you can just use regular soil, I suppose, but this is really nice and it helps to get a good root system real quick. So now we've done that. Now, gonna need a pencil or something like that. That's a good end. That's why I like it. Okay, there, middle or wherever you want it. Kind of. All right, get a nice little hole there. All right, let's go back to our friends. We put over here. What's going on, guys? I'm sorry. And now we're gonna take out that balloon because I see it. And it's not gonna help the plant. It's just gonna waste energy on this, and it probably won't bloom. So apologize to the plant and go on with it. Okay, there was the one we took today. We're gonna set them aside because here is the other two. This one was really good. I'll show you once I plant it in here. So we're gonna go back to the rooting hormone. You saw that part early, so I'm gonna just get some on there. So remember I did say one cutting will make a whole fuchsia. It's possible, but if you start with 2 fuchsias, 2 pieces, you'd be really good. This one's great. It broke right in the middle. I got that off at the right time, so it's shooting out that way and that way, not just straight up, and now it's going to shoot that way too. So we got our rooting hormone, we got our planter. I'm going to go ahead and we're going to go right in that little hole with them. I almost need 2 hands for this, but we're going to make it work. We're there. Make sure you get those roots in there. That's your lifeline right now. That's all that's holding this thing alive, is those little tiny roots. Let's see how it's getting all its nutrients, all its water, everything you want to give it. That one's not totally buried, but it'll forgive me, I'm sure. I'll just put a little more on there. Okay. So that's nice. It's in there. Looks good. You know, we got one going that way, one going that way. You might want to put it in a little bit better than that. I'm gonna do that. 1 second. Okay, it looks better. It's in there nice. It looks pretty good. And I'll always say this, and it's very important. Always water it in, because remember, right now, those roots, they're kind of drying out in that soil. It's not super moist yet. It doesn't hold a lot of moisture either. I got the leaves a little dirty, but that's fine. So you guys all know how to water. Yeah, I do when I have my watering can. But I guess we'll do this. Just you know how to water a plant, so we're just gonna saturate it real quick. Well, yeah, I put a lot in there. That's good though, because it pushes the soil down a little bit more, and you can put this back in there. Oh, and I almost forgot about that guy. Yeah, so I'm gonna put a tiny bit more soil. Yeah, that's fine for now. I want to show you the next thing anyways. I don't want you to get bored. This is already getting kind of long-winded, but this is not an easy thing to do. I mean, it is, but you need to know what you're doing, or you're just it's not gonna work for you. So anyways, so we did that. It took about 3 weeks to get those roots you just saw from that one that, say, we started at today. So that was about 3 weeks to get it rooted and then get it planted. And then in a week or two, then it really, see all this bright green? I took off the other dark green leaves because it's supporting those leaves with its energy, that it doesn't need those leaves so much anymore. It's actually hampering the new growth. If you want more new growth, get some growth first so it can photosynthesize, then take off those old leaves. That's what I did. I'm going to take off those. It's got 2 pieces in there, and so that's the other one. It still kind of needs those leaves. Anyways, so now say you have like 5 of these, right? That's what I started with. I bought these at the store. You can always buy starts. They're cheap, like 99 cents. Anyways, this huge fuchsia was 5 starts, you know, five of these little things. And I made a couple from them. My best one was this guy here. I know it doesn't look great right now, but it's really woody. See, I already gave him a haircut for the winter. He's ready to go to sleep. It's too nice of a day. Want it to get less than 60 at night before you put him to bed, really. Best case scenario. So, well, we're letting him grow back. He's fine with his haircut. He was beautiful before. So anyways, that's what you can do in a couple months. But yeah, start from there, and you can make as many fuchsias as you want for free. Anyways, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. I appreciate your time. Anything you want to see more or explain better, let me know in the comments. Appreciate you. Love you. Bye.